And so I found some carrots. These were organic carrots, and they had the greenery on them. So it's always hard to find carrots that still have the greenery. The greenery is not as pretty as I would have hoped, but it works for this arrangement, and it kind of gives you a fun idea to decorate for Easter. So I'm going to show you how. We are going to use this large green vase. And we're going to use these carrots and lots of pretty bright, bold spring colors to make a fun arrangement that would be perfect for Easter or really any springtime season. But I always think of Easter when I think of carrots because of the Easter bunny and all the things. And so I thought we would work on this arrangement and just chat. So when you come on, talk to me, ask me questions. I do have Miss Victoria here, so she can read the comments from all the platforms. So everybody ask me questions, talk to me. This is a hand-blown vase. It's actually my sister Robbie's vase. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's a beautiful green container. I have filled it with water. Now, my thoughts when I first thought of carrots, I always think of using a clear glass container, sticking all my carrots down into the container, then designing around the carrots. But today, I thought it might be fun to use this large square and actually lay our carrots kind of across the container and then design on each side. So that's what we're going to work on. So I'm going to gather my carrots and I am going to use some bind wire. Bind wire is just some wire this is actually from Oasis. It's an Oasis floral product, and it's just a natural color, and it's almost wrapped with kind of a craft colored paper maybe. Anyway, I'm going to use some bind wire, so I'm just going to take it and cut me a piece off. I'm going to gather my carrots, kind of just gather them and lay them right on top of that bind wire. And I'm going to take my wire and wrap it around my carrots to hold them all together.
Gray Cockrum says, I like a green container. That is so pretty.
Thank you, Gray. Thank you, my friend.
Gray says, I've had a great day.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, sweet friend. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, so I just took that wire and I just wrapped it around those carrots. And then I'm just going to take and wrap that little leftover wire just around my finger to kind of give just a little curly cue. So I just took my carrots and they're just bound together, just like that. Now you could almost even tie it with some ribbon up here if you wanted to, but I just took it and wrapped it right there around my carrots. Next, what I'm going to do is lay my carrots just right across that container. They're just going to sit, and you could do it either way. They're just going to sit right across that container with my greenery kind of flowing off.
Melissa Flores says this looks fun.
How fun is this, Melissa? Isn't this fun? I just thought something different and fun. Okay, so I've just laid them on there. They are not attached, okay? And this would be something probably not that you would want to deliver in your shop, but you could kind of figure out a way and play with it. But they are not attached. So if you're going to deliver this, you want to figure out a way to attach. I just trimmed up some of the greenery on those carrots. Next, I'm going to come in with some lemon leaf salal. And I thought that I would add the salal on each side of those carrots. So I'm just going to take my lemon leaf. Using my floral knife, I'm just going to tuck some of these leaves just right down into that vase.
On YouTube, hello Miss Shelley, Tangela, Janine says, hi Monty and Victoria, good evening from the UK, can't wait to see the finished arrangement. And Rhea also says hello on YouTube.
Hello everybody, so glad y'all are here this afternoon. Thank you for watching.
Miss Kathy says, looks like a blank blown glass vase from West Virginia. They make such beautiful hand-blown articles.
Really? I am not I think my sister bought this at a yard sale. So I'm not sure where it came from, but it is so pretty. this color for spring. Okay, so I just gathered and tucked some lemon leaf on each side. Just cut those stems, tuck them right down in. And again, I've never done this before, so we're doing this together. We're just kind of figuring it out as we go. Next, I'm going to come in with I only have 2 stems of mini green hydrangeas. So I'm going to take those, pull that sleeve off.
Oliver Dean Bailey, Robin Trotter, and Misty MC Sharping, thank you for sharing our live video on TikTok.
Oh, glad you are here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to take a couple of stems of my green hydrangeas, and I am just going to tuck them in on one side of my carrots.
Snazzy Sock says, good morning, Monty, and Flower Power says, I'm so thankful for these lives. I've learned so much.
Oh, I am so glad to hear that. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I just tucked a couple of stems of green hydrangeas just over to one side. Next, I'm going to come in with some Solidago Aster. And so I'm almost blocking the colors, just all my green hydrangeas, my carrots. Next, I'm going to come with some Solidago.
Janelle, thank you for following us on TikTok.
Thank you, friend. So glad you're here. Thank you for watching.
Rosemary on YouTube says, hi, managed to catch you live. Looks like this will be fun. Tangela says, looks phenomenal already.
Oh, thanks, friend. Thank you.
Chris Fry asks, your mom's weekly arrangement?
Yes, my mama needs some flowers. And so I just thought this would be fun. I love Easter time to come in and do fun arrangements with different vegetables. And so actually Miss Margaret Lynch sent me a video. I think it was Miss Margaret sent me an arrangement with some carrots, and I thought that was one of the ones that I thought I would do. And then I couldn't figure out a container, so I thought we would try this green container today. But we've got the carrots now, and so we may make another arrangement. Why not, right? I have the Hot Pink Spray Roses, and then these yellow roses were blown in our cooler, really open and blown real pretty. Now, when our roses are blown like this, I don't sell them. I will use them for pretty fun arrangements. We may put them on our desk out front and just display them, but we don't sell them when they're this open. So let's see what's next. I am afraid if I get too big, you're not going to see my carrots. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this design without getting too large.
Cam says hello.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Sorry, I just bumped TikTok. I apologize.
So I am not wiring these roses. Just warning. Don't fuss at me. Often you will see me wire all of my roses. But I am just taking these roses. I'm cutting them fairly short, and I'm just nestling them right on the edge of this container. Just really deep down in that container.
Miss Nancy says, such a cute idea. James Underwood Hill says, hi, my friend, looks fun and creative. I love carrots.
Aren't they fun? So fun.
Eileen Ogden says, good morning from Brisbane, Australia. I just joined. What are you designing?
I am just making a fun arrangement using carrots. And so we are just kind of gathering different types of spring type flowers and just tucking them into this container. But I thought we would use some pretty carrots that I just picked up from our local grocery store. Now these are tulips, just kind of a reddish orange colored tulip. It has a little bit of a yellow lip right around, and then it's kind of red on the outside, so it comes off a little orange. So I'm going to gather several of those stems.
On TikTok, Oliver Dean Bailey says, I'm from England and I simply love to watch your videos.
Oh, I'm so thankful you're here, friend. Thank you for watching. So you can see I'm just taking my floral knife and I'm cutting those stems and tucking them right down into that water.
Rhea says it looks wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Rhea.
Miss Marlene says it's a beautiful day in Gonzales, Louisiana.
Oh, it's beautiful in Mississippi too. It's so pretty out.
Tangela on YouTube says the tulip gives the arrangement that pop.
Does it? Kind of pulls that orange, doesn't it? It helps with that, pulling that orange. So you can see I'm just kind of gathering like types of flowers. So my tulips and then my roses and then my hydrangeas a little. There you go. Next, I have got some bells of Ireland. I brought bells of Ireland, but I also did white delphinium, so I wasn't sure. I wanted to go with I do like the white or the green. Or both. Let's go both. Why not? What could it hurt?
Joanne says she just came on. How are the carrots attached?
So they're just laying on top of the vase. So this is an oblong, kind of a rectangle vase. So I just took the carrots and just laid them right on top of that vase. And I took, if you didn't, what platform is she on? Facebook or TikTok or YouTube?
Oh, she's on Facebook.
Okay, you can go back and watch the very beginning where I just took my carrots and I gathered them together and I used a little bit of bind wire to attach them. So they're just all attached. And then I just took them and just laid them right across that container. Just kind of, and I love the greenery. Now the greenery isn't perfect. It wasn't the freshest greenery, but I loved the fact that it did have all of that pretty greenery left on our carrots. So these are bells of Ireland. I'm going to take them and gather them over to one side. And actually, this is so not me, but I'm going to leave the tips in these bells because I think that it makes them look so fresh and almost gathered from the garden. So I'm just taking and I am just nestling them all together.
They really like the white.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the white too. I'm going to use both. No worries.
Diane says, love the design. It's very unique.
Thank you.
Rhea says it's very Peter Rabbit.
Don't you love Peter Rabbit?
Dawn Miller says, great Tuesday tip on tulips.
Thank you, friend. Thank you. We got these beautiful tulips in and I thought, I need to share about tulips. So I'm going to take my delphinium and I'm going to go right next to our bells of Ireland.
Joanne says, that's so creative and awesome. Thanks so much for sharing your amazing talent and ideas.
Of course. I tell you, I often gather a lot of different fun ideas by going on Pinterest. And all I did was I typed in arrangements made with carrots. And so that's where I kind of got different ideas. And then you kind of have to just make them work for you, right? They have to kind of work for your design and your idea.
Sarah says it all blends in so well. What a great idea.
Isn't that kind of fun? Fun and different.
Rhea says, we were talking to a lady in the pet shop today. We were telling her all about Billy and Eric. She was so amused that our boys have their own tablet to play YouTube games on. Not spoiled at all.
Not at all, are they? There's nothing better than rotten creatures, rotten animals. Okay, we have these beautiful hot pink spray roses. I almost think I may tuck those kind of right here above our carrots.
James asks, how is the weather there?
It is beautiful here. It is such a lovely day. I think our high today was in the mid 70s, and so it's been absolutely beautiful here today. So look at how simply this arrangement came together. It's just several different types of flowers that are just kind of gathered with like stems. So I took my roses and that's 4 stems of roses that are just blown open. My green hydrangeas are just tucked side by side. My delphinium is all together. My bells are all together. And so This would be a fun arrangement that you could absolutely do at home by just going to your local supermarket and picking up a few bouquets of like flowers and just taking them and nestling them in. You absolutely do not have to use all the same flowers that I used. You can absolutely use anything that is available to you, but it's just kind of a fun way to hit those, oh, that pink's pretty in there, to hit those pops of color.
Nancy says a little rabbit sitting in the middle would look like he's invading your garden.
He sure would. Wouldn't he be sweet in there?
Melissa says you need a sweet bunny pig sitting on those carrots.
And then I have a couple of Gerbera daisies. Where should they go? Should they go up here, tucked in that delphinium maybe? Or do we even need them? Are they necessary?
Tangela says your channel is warm, inviting, makes me feel at home with a cute aunt, living life in her garden. You brighten my day. God bless.
I am so thankful you're here, friend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I do have a bunny, but he's not a small bunny. He's actually just kind of a fun little bunny that I have had at home. But he would be something cute to kind of tuck right down in front of your arrangement. Again, these carrots are just laying right on top of that vase. And just kind of tucked in. To finish this arrangement, I'm going to add a little bit of spiral eucalyptus.
A few people said they like the Gerberas. I think Miss Emily.
Do you like the Gerberas?
Miss Emily said maybe you could put them like in between the hydrangeas and the roses.
Should I go with those pink Gerberas, or should I go get orange Gerberas to pull the pop of that orange from those carrots? What do you think? You want me to go grab some and see? And I think I'll get 3. Let me run to the cooler. Give me just a second.
Thank you, Susan R., for following us. If you guys are enjoying our videos, please give us a like or a follow. It just helps our videos get seen to more people. It's a great way to support us without having to spend any money. So if you do, just give us a little follow or a like or share our video. We would really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Nikki Johnson, for your follow over on TikTok. Yep, she's going to get those orange Gerber daisies right now.
I got the squeakiest shoes. Okay, I've got some orange Gerberas.
Oh, Miss Margaret Lynch says hello.
Hey, Miss Margaret, how are you?
Joanne says it looks like a garden growing.
Isn't that kind of fun? Now you can absolutely take more vegetables and tuck those in. Like I have seen beautiful arrangements with like the beets that still have their greenery. Anything that looks as if you went and gathered it from the garden. Ooh, I like that orange.
Emily, thank you for sharing our live video on TikTok.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh, Emily says asparagus. It would be kind of
yes, asparagus would be pretty. But look at that green container. That is so fun and so pretty. Next, I'm going to come in with just a little bit of eucalyptus. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to strip off the bottom leaves. You just don't want the leaves tucked into the water.
Joyce says, so fun. I have never thought about using carrots or any other kind of veggie.
Yes, I love it. I love using apples, and lemons are beautiful. All the different types of fruits and vegetables are always so pretty in an arrangement.
Maria says Robbie could be in danger of losing her vase.
This is so true. This is actually the second time I have used this container. I did a video for YouTube last week, and I used, and this would be beautiful if I had cut some, forsythia or yellow bells tucked in it with hydrangeas and what else? Roses? It was so pretty. Yes, this container may may forever be at my house.
Mhm. Janine on YouTube says the bells of Ireland look like bunny ears to me.
Aren't they kind of fun and different? And I did leave that greenery in the top because it makes them look so fresh when you leave those little leaves in the top. And I don't often do that, actually. Very, very seldom.
Oh, Miss Glenda, she was just on YouTube watching us do the Easter arrangement with that same bunny.
Oh, really? Yes. I actually used him yesterday in a fun Easter arrangement, and I just thought he might be sweet in front of our little carrot arrangement.
Over on TikTok, Emily says artichokes also.
Ooh, an artichoke would be beautiful in this. Absolutely.
Christina says pretty, and Snazzy Sock says, oh wow, so amazing.
Isn't that fun? And you saw how simply it came together. It was not hard to make at all.
Miss Tammy Lewis, thank you for sharing our live video.
Thank you, friend. So glad you're here. Are we going dark already? No. Oh.
I'm trying to center TikTok a little bit.
So I actually use, let's see how many types. We used tulips, we used hydrangeas, spray roses, bells of Ireland, delphinium, Gerbera daisies, mini hydrangeas or the mini green hydrangeas, and then standard roses. So 5, 6, 7, 8 in Solidago, 9 different types of flowers. But you absolutely do not have to use that many varieties of flowers. You can absolutely use just about anything. But if you will gather them in their colors, then it really makes a statement, I think. Just kind of fun and different and so easy. What an easy arrangement, yet so beautiful.
Eileen Ogden says, quite a skill to design from behind. Are you looking into a mirror? Your placement is perfect.
Oh, thank you, friend. I can see my reflection. I can see me in the video. And so that's the reason I can do it from behind, because I can see myself in the video.
Chris Bry says Target has double vases right now where you could put carrots on the outer vase and flowers in the middle.
Ooh, that's wonderful. I love those.
Helen says some lemons would be wonderful in that vase.
Absolutely. Lemons would be beautiful. Lemons and limes would be so pretty arranged with it.
Emily says so precious.
Thank
Janine
you.
says I love this arrangement. It's so beautiful. Tangela says it looks incredible.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Miss Diane asks, is this for Mom?
I will take it to Mama. She had to go to the doctor today, so say a little prayer for her. Yes, I will take it. I have not heard back. Robbie took her, so I don't know what all the doctor said today. So just say a little prayer for her if you don't mind.
Oliver Dean Bailey says it's beautiful on TikTok.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Ria says another masterpiece from Monty.
Just so fun, so easy, such a simple design, yet makes such a statement, doesn't it? It's just so pretty. All the colors make me so happy. I'm so thankful though that I'm glad that I pulled the orange, because it does pull those carrots kind of over. I could see even taking a few more tulips. Now when the tulips warm up, they will open up some, so they will show more color. I love the tulips though. They're kind of, to me, they just announce spring.
Sue Rushworth says, good morning from New Zealand. I'm loving this arrangement. Monty, I just came on. What are the stems hanging down, please?
So this here is carrots. That is fresh carrots that I actually just picked up from the local grocery store. And so they were actually the reason for this design altogether, was I wanted to do an arrangement using carrots. So this is just carrots that I took and I wound together with just some bind wire, and then they're just laying right on the vase. They're not in the water, they're just laying right across the vase. And when I turn it around, try not to break my bunny. When I turn it around, you could see them poking out on the other side.
Oh, Ron Lucas says, I can't believe I caught a live. I
Hello.
love the devotional every day.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, friend.
Miss Margaret says she's going to be doing Mass in the morning for her.
Thank you, Miss Margaret. Thank you, thank you.
They are loving the carrots. Miss Joanne says you should stick one carrot under the bunny's front leg.
Oh, I've got one up front. I've got one in there that will be cute. But so simple, so easy. If you do an arrangement like this, do me a favor, share it with us. We would love to see your creation. So I challenge you to buy some carrots and make a fun spring Easter arrangement. I think this would be perfect for a buffet. It would be perfect for even a dinner party. You could do a garden-themed dinner party and have all different vegetables, but just so fun and so springy. It just seems so fresh. Makes you ready for the springtime, doesn't it? But there's our fun little bunny tucked right in.
I see one more question. Miss
Okay.
Marlene asks, if you have a regular vase, could you stand the carrots up tall?
Absolutely, and I may do that. I will do that for a YouTube video where we may use the carrots in just a different way. Since we have the carrots, we might as well make some more videos with them, right? So I will work on that this week. I'll make another arrangement using those carrots, but using them upright in a clear vase. I just knew I wanted a statement piece for this arrangement, and so that's the reason I chose to lay them across this vase. And honestly, I only had about 30 minutes to prepare for this arrangement, and so I couldn't find just the right vase. So I'll work on that for you, and I will post that this week with carrots. Did we go dark?
Yeah.
Guys, thank y'all for being here. Thank you, thank you. If you have any, or if there are questions, Victoria, be sure to ask. But if you have any questions about how we do things here at Flowers by the Bunch, we would love to answer your questions. You can drop that in the comments, or you can send it to us over on Messenger, or even send me an email. I actually have a couple that I need to answer today. So you are welcome to contact us in any way. We're so happy to try to answer any questions you might have. If you are enjoying this video, please give us a thumbs up or a heart. That is just a free way to support, bless you, Victoria, to support our little flower shop. Anytime you interact with any of our videos or any of our posts, it is a free way. It helps to push us out and helps us to be seen. So we would so appreciate that. And thank y'all for being here. We sure enjoy doing these fun videos. If you have any suggestions for any videos you might want to see, drop those in the comments too. We'd love some suggestions, or send us a message however you want to. That would be wonderful. I will be back tomorrow to make another pretty arrangement. I will be actually over on Facebook in the 3 o'clock hour, so y'all come back to see us there. And if you're interested in watching our devotions, we do a devotion every morning at 8 o'clock. So you are welcome over on Facebook. You are welcome to join us there. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and